Okay, we're here with JM from the Nuthouse today, and I'm going to be showing her how we do a Cherokee Tan Pumpkin. I'm going to give her the opportunity to do this because I'm pretty sure you've never done a Cherokee.
I have never done a Cherokee Tan.
Okay, the only thing is just it's about not cutting yourself. These things are very tough to fool with, and what I've learned is if you stick your knife in at an angle and just work your way around it, okay, we're going to take the top off of it here. We're going to cut the seeds and stuff loose from it here. We're going to lay this to the side because we're going to reuse that later. And you can see all the seeds and the pulp and all that's in it. And we're going to take those out. We're going to use a spoon to do that with. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a tablespoon. That'd be the smallest spoon you want to use. The bigger the better, actually. And what I usually will do, it's just like a standard pumpkin. If you ever pulled with a pumpkin.
Like jack-o'-lanterns?
Yep, just like jack-o'-lanterns. You just go around it. The only thing is, the meat on these is a lot thinner. Okay, once we take the spoon, we go around the outside edges of it and cutting the pulp loose so that we can start scooping it out. But first, smell.
It's sweet.
It's very sweet. It almost smells
sweet.
like a fruit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's like a watermelon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or a cantaloupe.
Or a cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot different like that. But anyway, these can be a little bit tricky to get the pulp out of a lot of times.
Stringy.
Because, that's exactly right, just simply because it's so stringy. You're not going to get them all out the first time, but usually what I'll do is just rake them out into a bowl. And don't be afraid to get your hands in it. And then once you clean the inside out, I always keep a pig bucket there for the scraps.
That's for bacon for later, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's for this is for bacon later. Yes. Okay. Then basically all you'll do is take it over to the water faucet, which we have well water. And I wouldn't do this with tap water from a municipal area. I wouldn't do that, but we have well water, which is perfectly fine. And I wash the inside of it out real clean. And then I put the top back on it so it doesn't begin to dry out. And then we set it aside for baking later.
And you bake it with the
top
on it.
With the top on it, whatever you want to put in it. Some people put brown sugar, some people put apples, whatever. Some people put cinnamon, different things, and set the top back on it. And when you bake it, it'll come out just like that.
Wonderful.
It's beautiful. It works out really good. Now, fire away.
At an angle. And
At an
don't
angle.
cut yourself.
Yeah, and don't cut yourself because it's kind of hard to stick it in there. But
I shouldn't cut towards myself.
well, just don't cut your thumb. But just kind of I rock mine back and forth.
Oh, there we go. And not stick it in too deep so you
Yeah.
don't hurt.
And just kind of make a cut around the top. It's not hard. Just try to make it match up with this one so that when you'll hit a hard spot. That's what I'm telling you. When you get right there, now it's going to try to run with you.
Just rock it back and forth? Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Now when you lean it over, you want to cut the strings loose and leave them in the pumpkin. And then set that to the side. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Just set that to the side. And the rest of it is just like a standard pumpkin. Just
Oh, the
pouring.
skin is a lot softer.
Yeah.
The meat part,
Yeah,
I guess.
the meat is a whole lot softer.
Then
And notice the seed quantity.
there are quite a lot of seeds in here.
That's why it was such a sustainable thing for the Native Americans.
Well, and the seed quality looks really good. You get some, that they're real
Right.
thin and papery and
Yeah.
they're not a good viable seed.
Now, one thing I will say about these is when you put these, we do these in water just like we do anything else to ferment them.
Mm-hmm.
For the first 2 days, they will not go to the bottom.
They'll float.
They float. But on about the third day, once that outer coating has been broken down, they'll all go to the bottom usually. Now, there'll be a few that float, and you want to get those off.
Like the tomato, they have the placental
Yes,
coating
the
on
coating.
them.
It's about a year's worth. It keeps them from sprouting the first year.
Oh, for storage.
For
so
storage.
These make good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's nature's way. If this seed was laying in the ground outside, it would not sprout for a year.
Wonderful. Until Mother Nature says.
Until
it's
Mother Nature says the
time.
coating is broke down and it's time to do it. Yes.
Try not to damage too much of the meat.
Maybe you're not going to hurt it. Can't get over that smell, guys.
Man, it's so sweet. Smell-o-vision would be wonderful.
It would be fantastic.
Then we rinse these.
Then when you rinse them out,
So when you're saving these seeds, do you just go ahead and dry them? Do you lay them out and dry them like regular squash?
once they're washed.
Okay.
Yeah, or I'll say fermented. It shouldn't be washed. It's more or less fermented. But before even I do that, I go in here and I take my hands and just go ahead and take the time, and I go ahead and just break them down, and I get as much of the pulp out as possible. And the pulp goes for the bacon.
For the bacon.
Yes.
Do it for the bacon.
Do it for the bacon. That's it. And you'll notice when you go through them, you'll see there's some seeds that are not viable.
But yeah, but those look really wonderful for the amount of seed that's in there.
Yeah, and it's not hard to do. You just basically you squeeze them through your fingers and
Pop right off.
they pop right off. Now these pumpkins were picked last September. And this is going on, what is today? The 9th or
The 8th.
the 8th?
Mm-hmm.
This is March the 8th. And we're still eating these pumpkins, guys.
And they're still nice and firm.
They're
not
right.
squishy or...
They're good. That's why the Native Americans chose the Cherokee Tan Pumpkins, was simply for the sustainability, the fact that it would last all the way through the winter months and into the spring of next year, so that they would have a sustainable food source. And I highly recommend the Cherokee Tan Pumpkins for sustainability. All right, Jen, since we've got these cooked, we'll let you do the taste test here. Look at that. Okay, what is it that we have in yours?
We have some home canned Deep South apples, some
Okay.
Ceylon cinnamon, some homemade, home raised Deep South cane syrup. I really want to try this.
You want to try it?
It smells amazing.
All right, well, go for
Look
it.
how pretty it turned out. Moist and yummy.
It is good.
It smells so good. And you take a little tiny piece of the inside of the pumpkin and
Yep.
oh, I gotta have more of the pumpkin. It's like it smells like cantaloupe.
Isn't it amazing?
It's so sweet. That's good.
It's good, ain't
That's
it?
good.
Okay, now mine's not. Mine doesn't have what hers has.
Danny's missing the cinnamon.
Yeah.
But there's something else in there.
I have looks like pecans and apples along with mine. So let me just see if I can dig into the flesh here a little bit. Try a little bit of that. Mm. Oh my gosh.
It's like dessert, right?
Yeah, we got other food to eat. I don't know.
I know.
I
We're
wanna
eating our
just-
dessert before we get our dinner.
Taste test too.
Oh
Hold
my
on, I
gosh.
want to have another bite of this one.
It is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Try that one without the cinnamon and the
But with
pecan.
the-
Yeah, get your pecan.
Some of the meat. See. Mmm.
With the nutty flavor with it. Yeah. Guys, Cherokee Tan Pumpkins is where it's at. There's nothing better that I have found than this little pumpkin. Check out Deep South Homestead's Etsy store for your Cherokee Tan Pumpkin seeds. Thank you from Deep South Homestead.